come è stata fatta la selezione per il Tour, che è sicuramente un mix di atleti di esperienza e qualche volto nuovo?
Obviously, quite difficult when I've been working with Harlequin, so it's been a selection done in conjunction with the Italian Federation, and trying to look at some, again, if we're trying to improve the depth of the squad, looking at some younger players, but also having enough experience on the tour that the young players can look up to those older players. But I still think there's a lot of ability, a huge amount of ability. The good thing is the players that aren't going, when you make a list of the players who aren't going, and maybe some of the under-20s will go to the World Cup, who might come through very quickly. I think it shows that we can have quite a big squad, a bigger squad than people might think, very quickly. So I will be interested on this tour. When there was a tight call, I wanted to see the younger player on the trip as opposed to some of the more experienced, because I feel I will learn a lot imparare molto on the tour. But then when we come back, we'll have the ability to bring in some of those experienced players who either we've told to stay because they might have a few. It's been a long season for a lot of players, so I think it's a nice mix. It's a difficult tour at the end of a long season, but I'll be interested in the players that have that mental strength to really play, and we're going to win. We're going to try and win 3 matches.
Cosa sarà più importante per te in questo tour? Vincere o conoscere il sistema, conoscere il gruppo?
I know that I'm judged on results, but the results will only come if we get the systems and the performance right. And for me, this tour is about getting to know people better. Potro conoscere tutti meglio dopo il tour. That's what I want from this tour, but the players want to win.
Hai preso la decisione, appena sei stato nominato, di coinvolgere Gianluca, Guidi e Marius Gusen in questo tour. Perché?
Dobbiamo lavorare insieme, Zebre, Treviso and FIR, and Italian Rugby. Dobbiamo lavorare insieme, we must. So I will get to know people from Treviso, people from Gianluca from Zebre better, and hopefully be able to work with them in future with the players.
Pensi anche a un modo di giocare delle due franchigie e della squadra simili?
A little bit, un poco, like so the same style with everything. I think that's wrong because different coaches play in different ways, but there are things you want to see in players, and quando parlo con Gianluca, so that he plays, gioca and he thinks the same. I think so. It's really good. So Kieran Crowley plays in a certain way, but we all want the players to be fitter. The biggest thing, cosa più importante al momento, some of the players are not fit enough to play at the highest level, and not everybody, but all it takes is 3 or 4. 3 o 4 giocatori e tutta la squadra suffers.
Perché ci sono 3-4 giocatori così unfit dal tuo punto di vista?
È difficile dire, but they have to be shown how it impacts on their work on the pitch sul campo. And I think as you see matches go to the end, yes, some is mental when the team falls away, but a lot is they're not fit. And in defence, and that's why we have to be hard to play against, that's when you see it. And it's easy to fix. So I don't know why. but they're not fit enough.
Debutterai fuori casa, le tue prime partite da commissario tecnico saranno in Argentina, Canada e Stati Uniti. Possiamo parlare di queste partite?
Get the best team on the pitch, get it to work hard, get it to play as a team. We won't change much, non cambierei molto al momento, because it's impossible. There is no time to change. But what we want to see, or what I want to see, and Mike and Gianluca and Marius and Tutti in Rugby in Italia, is a group of players who work incredibly hard. And I know they do. No one questions their passion and emotion. That's why I say we need to get everyone to a level of fitness that passion and that emotion can transfer into an 80-minute performance. And at the moment, that's difficult when you have one or two players who are not fit enough. And I say it's the easy thing. There are some things in life that don't require talent, and working hard doesn't require talent.